Hello, welcome to another video. I'm going to do a real quick one for you today. And it's just like a sea scene. You can whip these out real quick. You can do them all different. Like this one, I just did a little fake bow on it. And this is petal pink and very vanilla. And not petal pink, sorry, blush and bride. Then this one is very vanilla. And I've got the dots in the background. This one is Sahara Sand with no dots. And this one is Sahara Sand with the dots. The one I'm going to do today, right, that is Blushing Bride with Sahara Sand. And you'll need an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock, scored at 4 1/4, and burnish it really well so it stands pretty. And then you'll need a piece of Sahara Sand. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. You will need your, I'm using crumb cake for the ink. It's a shade darker than Sahara Sand. And then I'm using soft suede for the sentiment, because I want it to stand out just a little bit more than the crumb cake. And the stamp set we're using is Seaside Notions. It's so pretty. It's just got your seahorse and your seaweedy stuff, shells, sand dollars, and it's got happy birthday, thinking of you, and here's to you. You could put thinking of you with gratitude, or just with gratitude, you know, thank you, like a card. I was going to put this on, but I'm not quite sure how, so I think I'm not going to do it. This is a new ribbon kind of thing we have, woven threads trim, and this is actually the Sahara Sand, so it's that color. And I thought, oh, it's cute. You can make like little tassels with it, but it doesn't really go good with my sea theme, so I've changed my mind on that. But it is adorable, and I will use it shortly on something else, and you just take that part off to make your little tassels. Adorable, adorable. I'll maybe get my woven thread set out in the DSP and maybe do something with this for my next video. So, right. So let's get started. The reason I'm making these, and you can turn out a lot of cards just stamping one layer cards. And this is not hard to do either. It's just a one stamp set. Blub, 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 stamp real quick and you're done. But I'm going to send these, or take them over actually, to the VA Center in Biloxi, Mississippi. The VA Medical Center. I took about 100 over, almost 2 weeks ago now. And a bunch of bookmarks and things like that too. And they were gone. So it's like, okay, so I'm going to visit my son again. So I'm taking over a bunch more. And I'll show you some of them in a minute. But let's get started on the card. It's real quick and easy to do. So I have all my stamps mounted already. I'm using almost every stamp in here except for the sentiment. I have one sentiment that I'm going to use today. I'm going to use Thinking of You. So let me set that aside. Right. So all I did was I took my Sahara Sand. And we'll open that up. And the soft suede. We'll do the sentiment first. That way we got space for it. Make sure where we put it is where we want it. So just stamp up. Pounce, pounce, pounce all over your ink pad. And then I'm going to put it down here on the bottom. And we have Thinking of You. Right. This is a new stamp set in our annual catalog, so I like it. I needed a sea-themed one, so now I'm going to just stamp these everywhere. So I'll start with my seahorse. He's quite big. See, so I'm going to just put one there. And then again here. That'll do. I'll clean these off in a second. And then I'll take my big shell, and we'll put a couple of these on here too. Let's do one that way. It doesn't matter where you put them, you just fill up your paper with them. You can put them off the edge, like so. Do 2 of each right now. Actually, I didn't do these on my last ones. Do I want to? Yeah. Let me do seaweed there. I'm calling it seaweed. It's probably something else, like some sort of grass, seagrass or something. All right, now we'll do this little shell. We'll put one here because I'm running out of room. And then we'll do a sand dollar too. And we'll put that down here. Yay. And then we'll take the little shell and we'll put one there. We'll fill in your space. One there. And we'll take this shell again and squeeze it in here. There we go. That's good. Now you can leave it as is, or you can go over it with your looks like little bubbles, or just a little backgroundy type stamp. So I'm just going to stamp everywhere with this little baby. Fill in a bunch of spots. Yeah. There we go. You don't have to fill it all totally, just it just gives it a little bit, it fills the card up a little bit better. And it doesn't matter if you got in your, put that there. That should be good. I think I'm good there. Alright. And for this one, I'm not even going to put the ribbon on because I've got Blushing Bride, and this was powder pink. I'm sorry, powder pink. That's what that was, and that's an old ribbon. So I don't have any Blushing Bride ribbon or anything Sahara Sand except for this. That's why I thought I would use that, but I've changed my mind. I don't think it goes very well with seashells. No, not really. Yep, we're not going to put any on it. So then I'm going to just put this on with snail. Now, if you would like to maybe send some cards over to the VA Medical Center in Biloxi for our veterans and people in the hospital too, people in rehab, people in hospitals, contact me and I'll give you the address. I'm sure they would love them. So there is our card. Very simple and quick and easy to make. You can just flip them out. I did a set of 6 like note card size, the 3.5 by 5s of these before. Sent them over, and I did a bunch of bookmarks with that set too. So let me see if I can show you some in my box. I used up old things, hugs, and just a bunch of different sets that had bits and pieces left off. And some paper pumpkins that I had bits and pieces left off. I have a bunch of paper pumpkins here too. Well, that was a set again. So here we have paper pumpkins. That was Shelley's paper pumpkin. There. So they love little note cards. They can send them home to their families. They can give thank yous to nurses and doctors and people who are caring for their homes and things like that. Bunches of cards, right? That, and so these are all note cards. Then I made these on a video a little bit ago. They're just little tiny cards. But I had my granddaughter make some full-size ones. Her and her friend are visiting, and I had them make some full-size ones. Now here's some bookmarks. I just put some laser cut paper on those. That's them. And then I just did a newsprint. Actually, it's not a newsprint. It was a book. And I sponged it. And then I did the C. This is the same ones that we've got from the set today. Oh, let's see. Move these over. I have a bunch of, oh shoot, I got that one stuck. I have to fix that. I have it's glossy paper. Right, that's another, just thank you. These are all just bits and pieces I had laying around and from sets that I've just put together. That's another Color Me Happy set. I can't remember the name of that kit. Another glossy one. Color Me Happy. This was a blog hop I did. This is a thank you for your service. So, soldier ones. Got a bunch of those as well. Skip those. See. That's one from the Shelleys. This was the Color Me Happy kit. This was another kit I had leftovers. Another kit. So I had friends come over too, and we have ripped these up together, and some of my downline. So I thank them for helping me too. And more kits, more Color Me Happy, more Color Me Happy. That's all the same thing. Yeah. Just other little cards with sending hugs and kisses. Oh my gosh. And then the last stack here, that was my video for the blog hop. What's this? That's Shelly's. An alternate I had made. These are with the daisies, old ones, and that one's just a mixture of colors with the daisies. Solid, solid. More Shelly, more daisies. I showed these in one of my videos too. I did these. So these are all just going over there, and they can send them out to loved ones and or give them to staff. Let's see, I got a bunch over here unfinished that I need to like check and do. So I'm going to just give you a quick peek of those. Like my granddaughter and her friend Amy. Oops, sorry, just whacked the camera. Did a bunch today. Let's see. And when they put them in the envelopes, they were had some glue apparently on them. This was from some of my downline. They were using another paper pumpkin kit. So this was the bigger version of the small cards that I did, that my granddaughter and her friend did. My granddaughter did the bold colors and her friend did pastel colors. There's another card. These are from classes that I had done that I had leftovers. So just like little kits that I had left. Yeah. Piece of paper. Another one without an envelope. Oh, there's the envelope. Alright, let's see. More birdie ones. Oh, more envelopes. I can put them up there. More birds. Some bookmarks that aren't finished. These I just stamped the bird banter, or I can't remember the actual name of the stamp set, but just the one stamp, and I put hello. And did like a set of 6. So you've got like the navy, you have the pretty peacock, you have gorgeous grape, poppy parade, I did mossy meadow, and cherry cobbler. So I just did a bunch, just stamp, done. So those, I just had to put envelopes with them. This was an old paper pumpkin kit, and I just stamped in the center. That one I just put a sentiment with. That was an old class one. Here's the ones the girls made, and I had to cut these off, so I just put a piece of tear and tape on there, so they're still good to go. But the envelope here got stuck to the front of their, because they weren't quite dry. Downlines made all these today, and more of the paint happy ones. Well, you can see what happened, so I'm gonna see if I can fix them. See, they got stuck. They put them in the envelopes ready so that the people would know that envelope goes with that card, but they must have got glue on them. So I'm going to try and trim that off and still fit the envelope in the card, and maybe put a new front on them. So I'll probably have about 150 cards here, and we'll be going over every week probably for a while. at least once a week to visit. So I'll donate about 100 cards a week, hopefully, and they will love them and put them to good use. And I love our veterans, so I'm proud and happy to be a little help and bring a little happiness to their lives and smiles to their families' lives too. So they've gone through difficult times and they need our support. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate you coming back and supporting me. Please click subscribe, and you'll get notifications also when I upload new videos. And if you have any comments, please comment below or on my blog. And like I said, if you'd like the address, I'll be happy to give you the address and you could send cards too. They'd appreciate them. I have no doubt in my mind that they would put them to good use. I guess that's it for today. I will try and get another video uploaded before the end of the week. Today is Tuesday, so I'll try and get one done about Saturday. And then Paper Pumpkin will be out shortly after that. So we'll do a Paper Pumpkin alternate. So my life has been rather busy. I'm sorry I haven't been as regular as I normally am. But sometimes life gets in the way and we adjust. So appreciate y'all, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Support me in my endeavors to bring you cards and ideas for you to make your own. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Good night.